Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are carrying on with Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. This episode we will be doing some more side cases, and maybe we'll go around and do a bit of this treasure hunt. Because I think I've seen quite a few of these places while running around. And we may also start this main story investigation. So let's get started. Let's start with let's do the missing shopkeeper. So Mycroft wants me to find a book by F.D. It has a red cover. John has challenged me with this task. Assignment: one of our undercover agents disappeared a couple days ago. Your task is to find out what happened to him, and if possible, retrieve the sensitive item he was carrying. Details: the missing agent was seen leaving his bookshop, which is located northern Old City at the east end of Seto Street. Description: Angelo Dondolo, a short man of Italian origin, has a stack of books with him and wore a green hat. The distinctive sign: a tattoo of 7 stars on his right forearm. Sensitive item: a book by F.D. It has a red cover. Okay, so Old City, east end of Seto Street. So we will find it if I can see the street. Here, east end. So somewhere here, which luckily is right next to a fast travel. Why does she sound like that? She was like, get real. Rare books and prints. Angelo, I've talked with my boys over at the smithy and it's good news. Drop by with your favorite pair and I will work my magic on them. They will be as good as new in no time. Also had a chat with a physician and he confirmed my suspicions. Your back problem may be connected to the broken metal inlay in your soles. I recommend you cease to wear them until they have been repaired. Is Ismail?
Bit dusty. Hasn't been touched for a couple of days. You did wear your favourite boots. Such devotion.
He went... I want to say he went this way.
Angelo's footprints end here, abruptly. Not a good sign.
something here. Size of
Someone had to stand here for a couple of hours at least.
a bookmark.
A colourful piece of fabric as a bookmark. An elegant decision.
It's pretty.
This must have left a grievous wound.
Ooh. It's a bit blood. There's some cigarettes here.
11 cigarette ends of the same brand. Somebody spent some considerable time here. A hasty job by an amateur, but Angelo was taken by surprise nevertheless.
I don't know what I did, but I'm trying to. There we go. Let's ask him.
Is this familiar to you?
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine?
Okay. Seems a man was waiting for him. Smokers once he and I don't know these people.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Why is that funny? I just need some help. It's not a big deal. This guy won't talk to me though. Maybe if I change my outfit, he'll talk to me. Do I have an outfit that looks street brawler? Let's put the street brawler outfit on. What? I don't know if that will help. Maybe a fez. Maybe he'll talk to me if I wear a fez.
Excuse me, just one question.
Brother, you're fortunate I know something about this.
This is offensive. Just okay. Anyway, one of the local residents saw two men in the yard a few nights ago. One man had to support the other since he was barely standing, probably drunk. They went down the stairs to the Castle Road in Old City. Once there, he put the drunk man in a cart near the cobbler shop and rode off. Okay, so the cart went this way. That looks... I don't see cart tracks. Let's see.
Green silk, a bit worn and faded, but still an impressive hat.
Is it? It looks like a Robin Hood hat.
Someone desperately tried to stop the bleeding. I think I found the place where they took Angelo.
Let's just have a look. Am I about to... Yeah, I knew this was coming. Really? Combat right now.
I'm coming.
Take a rest, my friend. Don't cry, you'll live. Terribly sorry. Take a rest.
The snuff's ready.
Where is
Take
he?
this!
Oh, okay.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
I don't want to use the other stuff. Not on this guy
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
anymore. Get him out of here.
Take a rest, my friend.
Let's get this one out of here.
Too simple.
I'm trying not to kill anyone again today.
Time to knock this guy out.
Don't.
The snuff's ready.
Really? An armored one? Let's get this one out of here.
No more crime for you.
Give him the pepper snuff.
There is two guys, so.
We can overcome the brute now.
Eat lead! I'm coming.
Don't
Okay.
cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready. He's all yours now. Go for it.
There we go. Hopefully
simple.
that was the last guy. Okay, yeah. Perfect. At least I didn't kill anyone this time. This place is very dungeony. Okay.
Oh, they got themselves a nice setup in here for a gang.
Really? What's this? Is that a finger? Oh, Lord. Together, always, and forever. But, yeah, I think that's
An engraving inside. Together, always and forever.
kind of cringe. In my, a little bit cringe.
A primary instrument of torture. How vicious one must be to have to use it in such a way. A severed finger. No one deserves such cruelty.
No, no one does actually deserve that kind of... What's this? Some keys.
Keys of different shapes and sizes. What could you open with these?
Map.
They were tracking down Angelo.
Anything on the middle
The
table?
bandits had as much fun as they could.
And they were playing dominoes and also cards.
Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Okay. Oof. This might be graphic. Just a warning. Yeah. Just a warning. Just a little warning. Boss trusted you, and you idiots failed him. You should have scored the book by now, or at least know where it is. It's written by FD, the red coat with a red cover. He must have hid it somewhere. Find the book, burn everything else, and if you fail, you know that you'll burn too, Mr. Hyde. What, Jekyll and Hyde?
Quite a collection of books, but none of them with FD as the author.
Okay.
Working for Mycroft is a dangerous profession. I feel for the guy.
He looks like Mycroft, weirdly.
At last, I found you, Angelo. They severed his finger while he was still alive. He sustained a great many injuries. Mycroft should know about this. What did you hide, Angelo?
Oh, it's crime and punishment. Oh.
Seems like Mycroft will get the book he wanted after all. Do you think it has a coded message inside?
Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky.
I'm pretty sure Sherlock keeps this book, or at least Mycroft gives it back eventually. I don't know, because there is a Sherlock game called Crimes and Punishment, and he is reading that exact book. I don't know if it's just a reference to the game, because the game is older than this one. I think the game came out in like 2016, 2015. But yeah, I didn't realize. Who gave me this quote? I think I know who gave me this. I think it was the lady at the Chronicles. Let's get out of here. Out here. The Chronicles. Yeah, I think it was the lady at the Chronicles, though. Because she's hired by Mycroft. Ugh. Hate that man.
Ah, the illustrious Mr. Holmes returns no worse for wear. And with a gripping tale to tell, no doubt.
While the matter proved rather simple in the end, I'm afraid the details are not for your ears, nor your readers.
How very tantalizing. Your brother asked that I collect your report, and a book if you obtained it.
Here is my report, and, Miss Sertle, he will know if you opened it. I also retrieved the book for Mycroft.
Crime and Punishment. Sounds appropriate.
More than you may think.
Uh-huh. How so?
I found a ring. I can't tell you. I found a ring. Do I need to tell her that? Yeah, I'll just say it, you know.
There's something else. I found a ring belonging to one of Mycroft's men. Did he mention anything further?
Alas, no.
Well, the man was a hero. Protected the secrets of the British Empire. Here, please deliver this ring to Mycroft. I'm sure he'll know what to do.
I don't understand.
Miss Sertle, I'm afraid neither do I.
This is his ring. My Angelo's ring.
Angelo Dondolo is your fiancé.
My God. Your brother told me Angelo was sent to Roma. What happened? Where is he?
Do I tell her her husband, her fiancé, is dead? I don't know if they're married or if it's... I'm assuming they're married. I mean, she has every right to know he's dead, but why didn't Mycroft tell her? Oh my god. This is another reason I hate Mycroft. Okay, let's tell her, because she does have a right to know. Oh, this might be bad.
Angelo died in the line of duty, but his bravery saved countless others.
No, not Angelo. Not my Angelo. I don't understand.
I'm sorry, Yasmin.
Mycroft kept this from me. I am one of his best, and he kept it from me. He assured me Angelo would be fine, but he lied.
You are not the first victim of Mycroft's cold calculus, and you won't be the last. Your work has value to him, and the truth threatened it.
Well, by hiding the latter, he has lost the former. Thank you for your honesty, Mr. Holmes. Now, please.
Yeah, fuck Mycroft. That man sucks. Right, bandits were defeated, the book was found, and our older brother will be pleased. A total victory. He didn't say anything about me telling her. Usually he has an opinion on that sort of thing. Let us... I think this is... Oh, it's this one. Okay, this is also quite a short case, but I think we'll save these ones for for another time. A clue. Have we seen any of these places? Here? That is Old City's bridge right here, I'm pretty sure. Here is where... I'm pretty sure the hotel we stayed at the very beginning. The other ones, I haven't seen anything that looks like that, but I can definitely think we can go and find these two at least. So we need this map here. I wonder if Mycroft will find a new informant to ask us to do his work. Even though he's here in Cordona, he could do it himself. He annoys me so much. I hate him. No. Jesus. Aggressive. I think the way to the bridge is over this way. Yeah. So this is the bridge. I don't know if it's like down here on this side. From the picture, I think it's on this side. Maybe over there. Is that a shark? Or over there. The way down, I think I can go down.
Hey.
Sorry. I think I can go down this way to get down there. Let's see. This... I think... Well, this could be the view, but there is no tree, and I think it would be on the other side if that was the case. Though I am gonna just have a look over here because I'm interested. It's like a little pirate cave. There's even food. I'm guessing this is where the fisherman that's outside kinda... So it's right
It was
here.
in the very place marked on the treasure map.
Is that actually a shark? Oh wow. It's sad actually, I love sharks. Okay. He is just napping. Let's find this one. I'm pretty sure it is. It's in the Grand Array. It's where we started out, but where's it? The Grand Array? I think it is. I just, Oh, there's more furniture at the furniture pub over here. Might as well go and find that as well.
Extra, extra! Headless eels floundering! Friedrich Panzer, the head of the eels gang, has been arrested after being caught smuggling gold. Interested in some Cordona news?
Wait, he was a. I thought I accidentally shot
Check
him.
the front page.
Let's see. Consequences. Angelo Donaldo, known across the island as the kindly generous owner of Old City's antique bookstore, was murdered Tuesday by Craven gang members. His shop and institution for decades is today locked for the first time in living memory. As the city reels, we know the loss will be felt not just by the patrons of his store, but his neighbors, friends, and loved ones, to whom his gentle warmth and sly wit offered as much needed respite as in these dark times. Police are investigating the homicide but have not yet made any arrests. A funeral is expected to be announced this week. The smugglers operating under the name of Cordona Fish Company have lost their leader. Friedrich Panzer, the head of the Eels gang, was arrested overnight by one of his warehouses, caught red-handed alongside the gold that was to be smuggled in the fish. Were not for the swift, precise police operation, the stolen jewelry would have left Cordona, never to be seen again. Instead, the priceless property will be returned to its owner.
You won't regret it.
Okay, I think it's somewhere this way. Oh wait, I want to go and buy the furniture first before I...
Come, take a look at our clothes and accessories.
Sorry.
Landscapes and portraits. Find the one that your house is lack. My goods will brighten up your house.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's buy... I don't know which one to buy. I'm only going to buy one. Let's do the Holmes family portrait. Or do I buy more than one? Let's do the sketch as well.
Enjoy your purchase.
Okay. Now let's see if I can find it. I have a marker set for some reason. I think it's this fountain right here. So I'm looking at that and that looks familiar to one of the pictures, but I might be wrong. This also looks like one of the pictures. Let me have a look at the pictures real quick. Lions, a gazebo, a boat. This tower looks like it's actually in the old city. No? See, this one here looks kind of like this down here, but I don't think there's any I don't see anything here. I think I might be wrong, or I'm at the wrong one. There's quite a few of those sort of things around this area, so I think it should be somewhere over this way, the place in the picture. That isn't the place. There's a statue of a lady in the fountain. This fountain is incorrect. I thought I had it, but damn. Usually fountains are kind of shown on the map, and I can't really see any other fountains. Maybe I'll have a look around over here, just like a quick run around, but oh, it's a cute little kids game. I don't see. Sorry. Yeah, I don't see
Such a love.
a statue anywhere. Which is kind of annoying. No, I can't see it. For now, we'll forget about this. And we'll start the sacrificial lamb, which is also somewhere around here. Turquoise Lane. So here, closest I can go. Would it be easier to go? I think, yeah, I'll follow. I've gotta go down and to this way. And then I think it's this way. And it's over here somewhere. This is Turquoise Lane. It's either this house or that house. Well, that looks like a church, not a house. So yeah, this is definitely the right place, because the masks. I can't believe I have to wear this. Here we go. I look silly. Okay. Just a warning, I don't know how much of the inside of this area I can show because of the type of area this is, but I'll show as much as I can. So if it like weirdly cuts, you know why. It's just this place is let's say a certain kind of party for adults. So yeah.
Welcome, sir. I do hope you enjoy yourself.
Enjoy the evening, sir. There is still plenty of time before the grand finale.
All right.
Okay, they are pretty much covered up, so I don't know how worried I should. Well, that scene. Nah, well, I can't show that. Okay. This is, not Sherlock scene, I'll give it that.
What if I write an article about these people here? Can you help me gather information about Cordona's elite?
I really don't know how much of this I can actually show on YouTube. This is intense.
You should sit next to me and wait to be served.
Nanchio's had to enforce the masks after the...
People described a scandal from a previous party. Vice Governor Cowden was found by his wife to be a Prussian duchess in the company of young men. Although the marriage was intended to be a political one, the emotions of the Duchess were real. The incident instigated a political crisis between Cordona and Prussia. Although there were only a few notes of protest, the governor fired his protege.
That's what I like about this party. Bring me more dirt, Sherry. One more piece, and I can expose these base hedonists.
May I ask for your assistance?
Don't take it personally, sir. But I know nothing about this.
Yeah, I didn't mean to ask you anything, to be honest. Let's have a... Righto. Oh. Okay.
Sherlock! Friend! I wasn't sure you'd come.
This is...
Werner, I see you are not yourself.
The more time you spend here in Cordona, the more I feel it my duty to bring you into our world and show you all we have to offer.
And what is on offer today?
Pleasure, indulgence, relief, and relaxation. You've earned some time for yourself, have you not?
Those who know me would say I'm incapable of it.
Nonsense. I refuse to believe there is anyone permitted to know Sherlock Holmes.
Huh. You may be right.
Then free yourself from inhibition and expectation. The night is young, and so are the guests. You should try to enjoy both.
Ugh.
It's not healthy for handsome men to spend every night alone, and certainly not in a house filled with such melancholic memories.
I must admit, my travels have proven more taxing than expected. I'm less confident in my life and myself. A time of relaxation seems a distant dream.
So can I tempt you with a physical aid to your moral consolations?
No.
There's wine, of course, and something to smoke, or perhaps an artificial paradise? Yes, something more spiritual, a potentiator to sharpen the mind. A 7% solution of, well, that'd be telling, but you must try it.
That would be pointless, that would be reckless. That would be, for Sherlock it'd probably be pointless. He lives inside his head all the time anyway. That would be pointless.
My mind already operates at a far higher level than most. I struggle to believe anything could improve it. My ultimate duty is to provide the world with truth, and I do that perfectly well as is.
Duty? You've never cared about that before.
Of course I do. Exposing a lie, revealing a fact, that is a moral responsibility.
That's not morality. Morals are what happens afterwards when truth collides with consequence. Do you ever follow up on cases you solved? Do you ever see what happened next, visit the victims, ensure justice is served in the courts? And how do you choose where to direct your attention? Are there not deserving causes to which your brilliance could be applied but isn't?
You ascribe me more power than I possess. I have a narrow skill set and work within that mandate. What occurs afterward is irrelevant.
With every action or inaction, you place a finger on the scales of morality. Many in the city would see you as abdicating your responsibility.
I haven't.
Not me, of course. Morality is subjective, just like truth. There is little to be gained from indulging in it, and far better things to indulge in. Now I must insist on easing any burdens I've placed upon your shoulders. Show yourself a kindness, and try this rather delectable concoction.
I'd rather take it for study. I won't need it.
If this solution truly does assist with thinking, then perhaps it would be puerile to overlook an opportunity to study it. I'll take it with me.
Yes, Sherlock. Very good. And now, our evening begins in earnest. I just remembered. I'm sorry, Sherlock. My mind's delightfully impaired. Please take this key. It opens the altar room, past the library.
Pardon? Altar room? What now, Werner?
Go quickly and find our Fabio. Only you can make him talk.
This is so
I'll join you in a
energy.
minute.
Yeah, sure you will. I don't. This place is so. Oh wow!
My goodness, Sherlock. They made a blood fountain.
No, John, it's definitely not blood, just wine. Cahors it a guess?
It's not blood, it's wine.
You know what was here before Manchester.
Find out the eerie history of this mansion. Ruins? Fraud? Mysterious disappearance? Auction? Expensive wine? Occult? Okay.
Curtains do not guarantee privacy.
And you still need a crack, despite being ethereal.
Do you know what was here?
Occult? I've already forgot what. Before Mancio's family, the mansion was owned by an occultist architect. He dedicated his life to conducting a powerful ritual from the Forgotten Tome, but the ordinary magic circles proved too weak for it. That was why he built this mansion. A keen eye might notice that its shape corresponds with certain magical symbols, and some walls have cavities. One day, the architect simply disappeared. An ash stain on the floor was all that remained. Perhaps he was successful in his endeavor.
I'll pin them down with this scoop. Thank you, Sherlock.
That is interesting. That's my Sherlock. He helped me clean up this island. I wrote an article that could make a difference. If only I had a publisher. Is this one? Okay, yeah, this is what he wrote. Okay. Some have noticed that pigs are always somewhere to be found around Filth. The same can be said about certain members of Cordona's elite found at the Manchio's mansion. The cream of society has a thirst for lust, dirt, and nefarious deeds. Perverse, corrupt officials prefer to solve political issues behind the veiled curtains. Cowden, the vice governor, for example, his political marriage clapped international affairs with Prussia. Where do you suppose this took place? At the party of Mr. Kurt Manchio's? Not to mention this puddle of waste is being nurtured in a mansion that once belonged to a crazed architect, a place where every shape and edge has occult meaning. Cordona's elite feels safe and fine there, to be sure. In short summary of a single evening, but I am sure there is more to uncover. However, my hard work won't affect the run of my newspaper. John the journalist. That is, the piano is blindfolded. Pianist, even.
Well-known and recent plays to keep up to date with the current trends.
One of these books must open a secret passage. I know it.
Sure.
These medieval botany and chemistry books look even more satanic than the occult ones. Romantic poetry and prose. Someone's in touch with their feelings. Codex Orchis. Why does this occult book sound like a flower?
Codex Orchis. Okay. Oh. Graphic warning once again. Not as bad this time, but still.
My God. Was he here this whole time?
He has a cute little butterfly tattoo. Not that that matters in a place like this. What?
This elaborate box must be for the ritual dagger. This oil has a slight aroma of flowers and olive. The ointment smells mouse-like. I presume it is an aphrodisiac prepared from a Spanish fly.
What? Okay.
A blunt force trauma may have suffered an internal hemorrhage.
He has a... Ooh.
This crude tattoo partially covers a slave branding.
Okay, so I'm guessing he was a slave before... That dagger is sick. Oh my god.
This golden handle has a bloodstain on it.
Yeah, you don't say.
The dagger is heavy and sharp, but lacks balance.
It's so cool.
This worm-like sigil has been drawn with his own blood. The wound is deep. A precise strike reached the heart.
I've got one more thing to look for. He bled a lot.
The victim has clenched the fabric so firmly in his fist that it's nigh impossible to remove it. He died right here.
Crazy.
Oh, these crime scenes always outdo my imagination.
This one looks like a twisted symbol of Venus, drawn in a hurry.
Venus.
The sign reminds me of the astrological symbol for Mars.
Mars. And... this one apparently isn't a symbol. Wow. Okay, let's go over here, because there's a room here. Oh, this room looks kind of cozy. I hate all the red. That is an interesting painting. What is even happening there? I am not gonna look too much into that. Cigars.
Enough cigars to burn down the entire mansion.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but... of course.
Why don't people tidy up after themselves?
Is this wine? I'm assuming this is a kind of wine.
Blood. A sturdy bottle met a not-so-sturdy human. It didn't break only because it was unopened.
Interesting.
An open wound spoiled the carpet.
Oh, it's a smoking lounge? Okay. This lounge is... Oh, Jesus, Vogel's out there.
What about a quick pillow fight?
No. Okay, there's a dressing room. A jug.
The pitcher is empty, but with puddles around it. Blood clots are adhered to the sides of the drain.
Ugh. Okay. something missing here.
Identical to the robes the guests are wearing.
What's this? A lipstick?
A useful tool for a disguise arsenal.
A letter? Don't ignore the guest Matista? And stop boring them. They don't want to hear about your stupidities. They want to feel how beautiful they are. And how generous you can be towards them. You are here to please and celebrate life. Remember, each guest is paid a great deal to be with you. Manchios.
How can anyone accept such behaviour?
This is a different ritual.
I found a scenario of a sort of work I found a scenario of some sort of ritual with a remark written at the beginning. It says, read and rehearse this rite. Manchios. The naked woman lies on the altar on a bed of flowers, symbolizing Mother Gaia. The one who leads the ritual oils the body of the woman to awaken her inner fertility. Participants should chant at this moment and call for the man who can please Mother Gaia. Then the man will impersonate the principle of life, may come to engage in sexual congress with her. Okay. Sure.
Props, decorations, and tools for a more detailed set.
Ooh,
Would you recognise me in one of these? I suppose not.
Handcrafted and luxurious cufflinks. There's also a note. For my Fabio, Manchios.
Okay, his name's pronounced Manchios. Okay, I'll try and remember that, but I doubt I will.
The key is similar to the one that Vogel gave me.
F.
The capital F on the key fob might refer to Fabio.
This is insane. Oh, apparently I missed something in the smoking lounge, so I'm gonna have a look in here.
A person leaned against the doorframe. They left a smudged trail of blood. A bloody handprint on an armchair. The wounded person was here for some time. There appear to be no further traces leading to the altar.
I didn't mean to press that. I wanted to press this. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna take off. Okay, I can't. He doesn't want to take off his hat in front of Vogel. That's really? I can't even do it in here. I'm not in sight with Vogel. I guess I just can't change my clothes at all, considering I'm meant to be in disguise.
Werner, care to explain what is going on here?
On nights like these, it's not unusual for some attendees to get a little exuberant. It's part of the appeal. Unfortunately, it appears things have gotten out of hand. Yes, some are more prone to bend the rules of morality.
That's murder. I doubt there's anything left to bend. Why did you not tell me immediately? We were chatting about trivial matters for some time.
If I'm completely honest, Sherlock, I've consumed a rather potent cocktail of substances. My attention slips and drifts. But I'm glad I thought to call for you.
You sent me a disguise.
Oh dear, did I? Well, since I found the body, Mr. Manchios has agreed that you can investigate the matter. I promise my mind will behave itself going forward.
All right. Pull yourself together, Werner.
About night like these, who is Mr. Manchios? How did you find the body? The police know nothing. How About nights like these.
What is it about these nights that you are so eager to share with me?
Well, they're not always in the evenings, but they are in the shadows. People gather to test their boundaries in a safe and consensual atmosphere, often with more stains than your typical crime scene. But that is the point. Who are we to judge?
I suppose that's fair. What about today, then? Was anything different?
Well, I was invited as a special guest. It was supposed to be a time of both divine and carnal pleasures. A scratch for every unconventional itch.
I imagine you're reeling from your shattered expectations.
On the contrary, there is still spectacle, stimulation, and release, merely in a different form. I like to let life entertain me.
Or death.
Okay, who is Mr. Machios?
Mr. Manchios is the owner of the manor,
Manchios.
yes?
And the host of Cordona's most memorable parties. He promises even the ugliest guest a partner for the night. And for the ones with more unconventional tastes, Mr. Manchios provides other services.
What a caring person.
You cannot begin to imagine.
The police know
The
nothing.
police remain unaware of this tragic event?
Some of them may be hiding behind their masks. They conceal many things. But we didn't want the authorities to create more problems. Besides, after a few cocktails, their incompetence will have soared to new heights.
How do you know I even want the case?
I promised you relaxation. If there's one thing I know about you, Sherlock, it's that nothing soothes you more than a good mystery.
How did you find the body?
How did you discover the body? In between guzzles of alcohol?
I was set to perform in a fecundity rite with Fabio and came to inquire further. It was a staged ritual where he was to play the principle of life.
And the rehearsal was unsuccessful?
Huh. Who knows? I found him alone on the altar, his blood dripping to the floor.
And then?
Then I called Mr. Manchios. He was panicking, so I told him about you. We left the room and locked the door. Then we were...
Filling time?
Waiting for you was stressful. We indulged in some simple comforts. Overindulged, perhaps.
Wow. Did you know the victim?
Were you well acquainted with Fabio, the victim?
Everyone knew Fabio, or wanted to. His beauty was the talk of the island. Too handsome to go unnoticed. He was magnetic. Fat wallets fought for the privilege of having him. He offered the pleasures of performance, and more.
Of course. Was the room open?
When you discovered the body, was the door open?
No, it was locked. Oh, that reminds me. It's a minor detail, but the first time I came to speak to Fabio, I left without entering, having been unable to open the door.
You didn't have the key?
No, I had it. Don't look at me like that. I was mostly sober. I suspect there was a key in the other side of the door, blocking the lock.
That detail may very well be major, Werner. Well done. So you returned later only to find the lock was not blocked?
Correct. After an hour had passed, I tried again and was able to unlock the door. That's when I discovered poor, handsome Fabio.
Okay. Tell me about the ritual.
What about the fertility ritual? There was something about Fabio being a principle of life.
Fabio was supposed to portray the beauty of life's origin. Flowers, oil. Not this travesty that seems straight out of the Inquisition.
So this ritual is not the fertility rite. What was it meant to look like?
It begins with a woman lying naked in a flower bed on the altar. She represents Gaia, the earth. As I cover her in oils, we chant for the principle. As our calls reach a climax, Fabio enters and copulates with her. After he finishes, I stab her with a dagger. That part's just pretend, of course.
But the intercourse is not?
I did not expect you to be such a prude. Are you a virgin? It is nothing to be ashamed of, but it would explain the colour of your cheeks. The fertility rite marks the start of our festivities. The principle of life is beautiful, intimate, essential. It must not be stopped.
Yet it appears that someone did stop it. What about the naked woman? Can you tell me anything about her?
Oh, yes, Matista. She's one of Fabio's compatriots and a performer, too. I haven't seen her today, actually.
Interesting. It sounded like there was something in the water. Matista. A key to the altar room. Let's see. The way they talk is because they're talking in mumbles. What am I meant to do with this key? Why are you swimming? I mean, why is there even a place like this here? To be honest, but... Oh.
Similar to the guests' robes, apart from the bloodstains.
So, Sherry, do you have any ideas about the case?
Perhaps, perhaps. I think I can deduce what happened here.
Ow. Let's see. Let's start in here, because I think this is where it started. He got whacked around the head with the wine. Was he dragged or was he trying to crawl? I think he was dragged. Where they took him out. And stabbed him for their weird ritual. And then they went back here and hid the clothes. And washed their hands and stuff. Then they locked the door. Let's try that.
The bottle was used as a weapon during a scuffle in the smoking lounge. Then, to ensure no one would interrupt, the murderer locked the door. The unconscious body of the victim was moved to the altar room. Once the body was on the altar, the murderer thrust the dagger into the victim's heart. Symbols were drawn with the blood. The wardrobe was used to hide the bloodied robe from anyone's eyes. The killer washed himself and took a clean robe from the hanger before leaving.
Are you all right? You're on the floor, not moving.
I think I know what happened here.
Yep. I think we do too. Let's quickly check out. Okay. The murderer was in possession of a key to the altar room and locked the door. Fabio was killed in a ritual murder. The ritual was there to cover the murder. I honestly don't really know. I'm gonna lean towards it being a ritual murder, but...
I'm starting to put the pieces together.
Fabio was stabbed.
I see nothing gets past you, Werner. Yes, he was stabbed, but only after being knocked out in the next room and placed here. I do not yet know why.
So, who's responsible?
Well, it was one person working alone, and the murderer has now donned a robe. He or she could be hiding in plain sight. We have lost time, Werner, but your discretion may prove to be a benediction after all.
Let's see. Let's ask.
The murderer had to have access to this room. After the crime, he used his own key to lock the door. So, who had the key to the altar room?
I'm not sure. As a special guest, I was provided one by Mr. Manchios. He should be able to tell you of any others.
Where can I find him?
Most likely in the main hall, entertaining his guests. He has a mask with golden stars. You can't miss him. But please be discreet. We don't want to risk disturbing the revelry.
Ugh. How annoying. So we're looking for a person with golden stars on their mask. Yeah, he's got diamonds. You got diamonds. They're pure gold. There's a white. I mean, that one looks suspicious. I'm just obsessed with. I didn't mean to. Oh, if I keep pressing the wrong button, I'm gonna get annoyed. Let's see. You have. There's also this one. He also has stars. He said he's nervous, so I'm assuming it's got to be the guy standing.
Kurt Manchios, I presume. I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, you must be the one Werner told me about. What a sweet voice you have. It must belong to a handsome young man. Can I call you Sherlock?
As you wish, Mr. Manchios. Mr. Vogel asked me to help you. The body in the altar room requires answers, and quickly. I suspect the murderer to still be here.
What? Lower your voice. I don't want anyone to hear us.
Who had access to
I need
the
to find
altar?
all those who had the key to the altar room. As far as I know, Mr. Vogel, Fabio, and you had access to it. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes. Also, Matista and Santos.
Santos? Who is that?
Santos Pinchetti, my major domo. In his opinion, at least.
Awesome. Where can I find Santos and Matista?
I'd like to speak to Mr. Pinchetti and Matista. Do you have somewhere I might have a private conversation with them?
Of course, of course. Let me think. Matista is entertaining the guests somewhere, and Santos... Oh, yes. He will be busy with the servants. Or the cook. What's that noise? What's going on? Freeze, filth. You're under arrest.
Oh, okay. The slow mo is so stupid. What? Oh my god. No, what? Okay. What? Isn't that against... I don't know, I can't say against the law, but at least against the rules of being a police officer, right? This music is... definitely copyrighted. Crazy. That bit might have to be cut out because
You
of copyright.
committed a crime, and now I have to free you, kiss your hand, and apologize for the inconvenience. You're great.
I did tell you that Mr. Vogel and I were innocent. I emphasized it in my statement.
Your statement?
Thanks to some bigwigs who work for the so-called good of the country by releasing fleas like you. Thank God we have Vogel in his letter. Once I get to that goldfish, I'll...
Bigwig? Oh, my wretched brother Mycroft and his long nose.
Wait, did you say Mycroft? Mycroft Holmes? Are you the youngest son of Violet Holmes, rest her soul?
Yes. You knew my mother?
You knew my mother?
Not personally, no. Not exactly. I was working on the paperwork for that case.
Would you happen to remember anything of the events?
Well, I didn't make the inquiry, but I remember seeing some notes. Why?
Perhaps we can negotiate?
Perhaps we can negotiate. I could be quite useful.
Huh. Got you hooked, right? You know what? Stark and the others think they're the smartest here, thanks to you. Let me get this straight. Are you listening to me, lad?
I'm all ears.
Take this case. Report to me only, to Constable Harvey Oswald. I'll leave everything I have on this table. Find the murderer. Be a real copper. Question the suspects, make them sing, give me something substantial.
And if Mr. Vogel is not a suspect?
If he's innocent, then you can take your favourite degenerate away from here. If you slip or mess with the evidence, then trust me, your brother won't save you from my bludgeon. Meanwhile, I'll be checking the archive for you. If anybody asks, then you're a consulting detective.
Let's make a start then, partner.
Can I finally change out of these?
I'm glad we managed to get
uniform, because I have had enough.
Get the scoop before the raid.
Why can I not change? Okay, fine. Let's look. This letter. I, Santos Pinchetti, am a witness who reports a suspicion of murder at the Manchios mansion in Gran Saray. During preparation for the social party, I heard loud noises from the closed altar room. Immediately, I thought of the sacrifice of a living being overviewed by none other than Kurt Manchios. There was blood on the walls, strange symbols, and a dagger in the heart. As soon as I was able to think clearly, I rushed to the police station to report my findings. The station responded to the disposition of sending a patrol, while the witness left the station and went home. Following a report from a witness of the satanic ritual who claimed to have found a body, the raid on the Manchios mansion was granted. A result in an arrest of multiple suspects and dispersal of the group in masks and robes caught in the act of gross indecency and unnatural behavior. The body of the victim was found lying on an altar with a knife wound in his chest. The officer identified the victim, Fabio 20, a local performer and artist. Arrested suspects: V. Vogel. V. Vogel has a letter of an insulting nature in his possession, which had been written by the victim. He claims to have found it on the body. He is infamous for his eccentric personality. S. Holmes carried a murder weapon, a dagger, with the victim's blood and other items of evidence. He was invited by the other suspect, V. Vogel, presumably to obstruct the official investigation. K. Manchios, the owner of the mansion and organizer of the satanic party, paid the victim to participate in the ritual, had access to the crime scene. Matista, Fabio's partner and participant in the ritual, tried to escape, resisted arrest, owned a book with a description of the ritual performance in the altar room. Some of the guests are temporarily detained for further questioning.
Back on track to solve the case.
The provider of this ticket has permission to inspect all evidence on case number 62 to 60. Can I please change my clothes? Like, I am literally begging now. I don't want to
Look, I found Werner.
Okay, let's, maybe
This area is restricted.
Thanks, but it's not... I just wanted to see if I could change my clothes. I don't want to wear ritual attire. I have a few people to speak to. Can I do it in here? Oh, yes. Look, finally, I'm in my normal outfit. Do I want to know? Not really. Let's talk to...
Good day, Mr. Manchios.
Manchios.
I am Constable Oswald's partner in this investigation.
Be quick and gentle. Some of your colleagues are untrained boors. Although I don't mind meeting young officers. The new blood here.
If you cooperate in finding Fabio's murderer, there will be no need to meet with the boars again.
That voice. Werner's friend? You're the policeman. What a disappointment.
Only an undercover agent can scour a ditch full of deviants. I am a consulting detective, although I'm capable of replacing the entire department through my consultations.
Sharp-tongued, I like it. May I presume this tongue will get us out of this trouble? I would be so indebted and glad to repay you.
Nothing's changed. I'm looking for the murderer. That's the only way to get us out of trouble.
But it shouldn't take much time, correct? We're all busy after all.
I need to examine you first.
Do we have to? Where's makeup? Okay. Rash from exposure to hair dye. Interesting. Washed hands in a hurry. Lavishly expensive. Kurt Manchios is extremely rich, eccentric, and frivolous. He is the organizer of the parties of Cordona's elite and the owner of the Manchios mansion. He spends life in the company of similarly overprivileged people. However, his being social in this manner has made him cautious regarding his health. He uses chemical hair dye and to clean and improve himself to the extent it damages his skin. Mr. Manchios wishes to hide his true age from the younger participants of this party. He is concerned with aging to the point where he uses makeup and hair dye to look younger. I feel like he's trying to hide his age, though it's not working that well for him.
You are a little over the top with your use of makeup, Mr. Manchios. Is it so difficult for you to acknowledge your age?
Well, Sherlock, that's easy for you to say to an old man when you look as though you are barely 15.
But still, it shouldn't be an issue for someone of your status.
For people of my age, it isn't an issue, no. But the younger ones can be so afraid of wrinkles and grey flecks. I have to adapt.
Such a methodical man who cares for his body but misses the soap under his fingernails. Are you so impatient, or perhaps even impulsive?
I wouldn't call myself that. Silly little details. If I missed it, it wasn't important. Or rather, it was less important than who or what I was focused on.
I don't like this guy. I'd like to know more about the event.
Mr. Vogel told me a little about your parties, but I would like to know more directly from you.
I'm all yours, Sherlock. You have me arrested and locked here, with you alone.
Okay. Why did you invite... Whom did you invite? Why did you invite Vogel? Whom did you invite? Yeah.
I'd like to know who you usually invite to your parties.
Free minds who are able to leave reality for an evening, who can taste forbidden fruit without prejudice. There is nothing that quite spices up life like these parties, assuming one is old enough and has worked many years for the good of one's country.
Oh, all true labourers, I see.
Why did you invite Vogel?
Why did you invite Mr. Vogel as your special guest?
He's a pretty fellow. He's capable of surprising the public. He has a talent for saying words that no one else would wish to either say or hear.
I suppose I can't argue with that.
He is a free addition to the eccentricity of the party, which is fine by me, as long as it enhances my party.
This guy is freaky. What was Fabio like?
What was Fabio like? His personality, his habits? Anything you can tell me?
He was the brightest star of my parties. Young, magnetic, and full of energy. I don't even want to mention his beauty. Otherwise, I'll be sobbing.
An expensive champion, I imagine.
His performances were flawless. He deserved his payment. Do you think he was murdered because of money?
Possibly. What about the other guests? Were they used to opening their wallets as well?
I wouldn't restrict my guests from anything. I'm sure Fabio received a few coins from others for his services.
I don't like... the whole thing of this, I don't like it at all. Okay,
I've no idea about that.
You bought an expensive pair of cufflinks for Fabio. Were they his price? Or were they a tip for an exclusive show?
It was pure business. Fabio escorted me a few times. I was merely showing my gratitude.
This pair cost a small fortune. You must be extremely grateful then. Tell me more.
You've thrust a knife in an exposed nerve, Sherlock. Yes, he was my protégé and my beacon also. With my experience and his beauty, we could have achieved anything. I had faith in him. I would have made him.
Ugh. Okay. What does he mean by that?
I've no idea about that. You'd better ask someone else. I've no idea about that.
Vogel was under okay.
Do you have any idea who tipped off the police to raid your mansion, Mr. Manchios?
Of course. It was you. I could even say you Sherlocked me in here.
Okay.
A good guess, but the wrong one.
That's an awful joke.
The fellow who did that was Mr. Pinchetti, your major domo.
What? Santos? But how could he even know? If he's not the murderer himself. The ungrateful swine. He has dared to besmirch my reputation.
Not a very eloquent choice of words.
What should I call him then, since he's a snitch? Make him talk, Sherlock. I'm quite certain he knows more about the murder than he has told the police.
Okay. The murderer cleaned themselves, and he also cleaned himself. Manchio set himself up for debauchery. Carefully prepared himself for the depravity. Washed himself. I don't even want to think about this. He has feelings for Fabio. Okay, I'm going to just Pinchetti is the suspect. Is a suspect who should be arrested and questioned. He had a key in which he did not mention in his disposition. Virgo held the letter. I don't think any of those links. I'm gonna stop trying to force it. Oh, this is the lady.
I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald. You are Matista, Fabio's friend.
This body, yes, it's Matista. But it's a mere shell that will die someday. Just like Fabio.
Ooh. Okay, real quick, I just want to do a warning of a self-harm warning. It's nothing too graphic, obviously, but still a warning that should be given nonetheless. So, yeah, please just be cautious. If anything like that is triggering to you, please do not watch. Do not just click off or skip ahead. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Condolences.
Please accept my condolences for your friend.
Thank you.
I'm just here to ask questions and find Fabio's murderer.
It will not bring Fabio back.
Obtained recently a bruise. She has a occult tattoo. Nervous. Inflicted with a branding iron. And old and barely visible. Matista is the performer, and Fabio's partner had a difficult life. She was branded and enslaved while still a child. While enslaved, she met Fabio, hence their similar branding, old scars, and the result of her slavery during adolescence. She continues to be haunted by these traumatic experiences. She has a genuine interest in that word, since she has tattooed her body with the occult symbols. Matista tries to get over her past in life of a performer seems to be an opportunity for her to earn money. Matista seems pragmatic about her body after years of abuse. She sells herself to the guests who do whatever they want to her. She's not afraid to step over the line or to... Also, Matista marks her body with ink. Ooh. This one's hard to say. Let's just go with this. She's dissociated.
You have both old and new scars. Some from the time when you were a slave with Fabio. Other scars have a different origin. The guests pay good money to torment you?
I am skilled in giving pleasure, but I don't participate in such practices.
I thought your body was...
For sale. It's true. Many unwanted things were done to my body. And the pain helped me to discover...
Occult deities? Yes, the tattoo speaks loudly of it.
Yes. Your gods abandoned me, and the ones I favor now are more protective of me.
How did you escape?
Something happened. One night the master fell down the stairs. I made him fall, and he died. We ran away that day.
What the hell?
We managed to get on a ship and traveled here, to Gordona. Fabio and I started a new life here. It was very hard at first, but it became better with time. Until today.
Where did you get those bruises?
The bruises on your neck are not self-inflicted. Someone else made them.
Some guests can't contain themselves. They even bite. Sometimes.
Ugh. Okay. No one in here? Or in here? Is there really no one in there? Let's have a
Werner, are you all right?
conversation with
Oh, yes,
Werner.
yes. Everything's fine. In fact, it's something of a family reunion. My brother spent quite some time in this place himself.
You should not be here. I told the police everything I knew, but they refused to let you go.
I am intrigued if
They require
Otto
proof to free you.
Richter,
Ha! What did you
the
expect?
doctor, is
The
his...
mighty Sherlock Holmes swans
his
in, tells
brother.
the officers what to think, and the world obeys?
Of course not. Anyway, I struck a deal with the constable, and I've got a free hand in the investigation. I find proof to solve the case for him. He obtains files about my mother's death for me.
Well done. If one has the power or will and can act, then one must. I wonder, suppose you couldn't get the proof to your truth. Would you tell a lie to the guard that enabled my freedom, knowing my innocence? Would that not be just?
What? I wouldn't lie for you. No. Sherlock wouldn't lie for anyone, really. He doesn't believe... He's against lying, usually. And I doubt he would lie for Werner. He doesn't seem to like Werner that much.
There are lines I will not cross, Werner. I will do my best to secure your release, but with proof, not deception.
Really? How many white lies have you told on this island? Why not for me? Why not another?
That is absurd. I can resolve this without compromises. Do not give up hope.
Mm-hmm. What do I want to ask him? What, probably about the letter that he decided to take.
I can't follow you here. I don't think I can tell you anything about this. I can't follow you here.
Where did I see it that he took?
I can't follow you here.
I have learned who told the police about the crime. It was Santos Pinchetti.
Do I know him?
The major domo of the manor. He cleans up after you?
Well, then he does his job perfectly. All but invisible. I couldn't tell you the first thing about him.
Okay. Where is he? I'll finish up the questioning of these guys, and then I'll... Where is he? Is he over here? Santos has a key to the altar room. Five. A bunch of drunks. Let's go to the
Good night.
evidence
Your ticket,
room.
please, if you want me to help you.
Ticket. Ticket. Let's see. Evidence ticket.
I'd like to check the evidence from this case.
And who are you?
Oswald sent me. I'm a consulting detective.
His partner, then? Let me see. Ah, a ritual murder. What a bunch of degenerates. Wait a second. I'll bring it to the table.
Okay. Let's see. Let's start on this side. What are they?
An emergency kit for boredom.
Whose stuff is this? Oh, this is Werner's stuff. Okay. The letter that was found in Vogel's evidence box. Is your mind unsound? You can't control your bitterness, not around me anyway. For me, it's too great a risk to ignore that kind of behavior. I can be, speak, and play with anyone I choose, but not another Matista. You pay me, but you haven't bought me. Of course, I'll keep your generous donations, even though they hardly compensate for your last terrible outburst. I'm leaving you, although Matista will still be around, Fabio.
Not the time for privacy.
Interesting.
Werner's personal sketchbook.
Can I not? Okay, let's go across. There's a ring.
It's a miracle this ruby hasn't tempted anyone.
Keys.
All the keys of the mansion on one golden ring.
And...
a heavily perfumed handkerchief with the initials KM in the corner.
Who is that? Is that Matista's stuff? Or no, this is Matista's stuff. There's a jar.
A handcrafted charm that contains hair and nail clippings.
Ugh, satanic stuff, of course.
A key to the altar room.
And the book. The Power of Love, Blood, and Mandrake.
That's not for bedtime reading.
You don't say.
This ex libris belongs to Manchios Library.
The police found this occult book in Matista's bag during the arrest. According to the ex libris, the tome was taken from Mr. Manchio's collection. It contains illustrations and descriptions of a ritual similar to the crime scene. Prepare the naked body of a recently deceased object of interest. Draw symbols of Mars and Venus to enhance the power you possess. To use the force of male and female nature, pierce his heart with the golden dagger to be rid of the blood that does not love you. Draw a symbol representing your love while waiting for the resurrection. Recite the charm.
The book describes a ritual similar to the one performed in the altar room.
Well, that
Thank you,
one
officer.
sounds very suspicious. Let's see. I need to talk to people. Again. Probably Matista. These people are so loud. I know they're all drunk, but Jesus. Let's ask her about her book.
This book, The Power of Love, Blood, and Mandrake, what do you hope to achieve?
To learn more about the invisible strengths that govern us. Occultism is real. The master who fell that night when Fabio and I escaped, I made him fall. I cast a spell on him and it worked.
Or was it a coincidence?
The universe is rarely so lazy.
If you say so.
Okay.
I've nothing to say.
This is the letter the police found in Mr. Vogel's pocket. Fabio wrote it. Do you know anything about it?
I don't. Although I can feel Fabio's energy.
I don't like this woman.
It's there,
I feel
but
bad for
it
her.
refuses to let me analyze it.
I don't like the whole energy. I'm feeling energy from this kind of...
Do you practice occult rituals?
For
I don't like
protection?
that kind of thing.
For fortune? To wash away the ugliness of the world? Sometimes to survive. I have the gift, and I'm learning to use it better.
Did you use your gift on Fabio?
I only used white magic. Love charms lately. Fabio became so distant. I just wanted him to be with me, but I suppose I'm not as skilled as I thought.
Interesting. Let's have a nice conversation with this one.
You'd better ask someone else.
Do you recognize this book? Could Matista have borrowed it from your library?
She didn't ask me. How ungrateful.
The things described in the book were inspiration for the rituals you performed?
Do you really believe that blood, symbols, and incantations can resurrect the dead? They are just eerie tales with a mix of occultism and voodoo. My rituals are a stage to show some of the forbidden pleasures.
Okay.
I've read this letter from Fabio. It had no addressee, but it was found in Mr. Vogel's pocket.
Werner? Strange. I didn't think the two of them corresponded.
I'm sure there is some explanation. Would you care to read it?
Call me superstitious, but I don't care to read a letter from a dead man.
Okay. I would have been interested to see how he would react. Let's ask Vogel about this letter.
So, the police found a letter from Fabio in your pocket?
I cannot tell if it was truly in my pocket at all. Perhaps it was placed there later.
Well, that is one hypothesis. If it were true, then how did it get there?
No clue. But this night has been rather eccentric. Such a detail could have easily eluded me.
Indeed. Do you recall reading it?
I can't remember that either. But I tend to respect privacy. Reading others' personal notes is not one of my perversities.
So... I didn't mean to do that. Where is... Where is he, Santos? He's not even kept in any of these rooms. Is he in...
This area is restricted.
Okay, he isn't in the basement. Maybe I can ask one of the guards.
May I ask you something?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
He might be in...
Yeah.
Never mind. Can I ask him?
I'll visit you later.
Okay, no, let me just ask him.
I've nothing to say about this. You'd better ask me a question I know how to answer.
Where is...
Have you considered Mr. Santos Pinchetti as a suspect?
The snitch? Have you seen him? I mean, my breath could knock him down. What's so special about him?
As a major domo, he has keys that open all the rooms, including the one to the crime scene. He could have testified only to circumvent suspicion, don't you think? We need to question him.
Right. I'll send our men to fetch him. Stay here.
Okay.
They brought him in, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to interrogation room number 7. Mr. Pinchetti didn't even resist, our men said.
Thank you.
Interesting. Let's see what Pinchetti has to say. John, why are you there drinking? Okay, anyway, distracting. 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'll do his questioning and then we'll finish for today. Just because it's pretty long.
Mr. Pinchetti, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald.
I've already told him everything I know. I'm only a witness, sir. Everything's in my report.
And I've read it. You forgot to mention that you hold the keys to the room where Fabio was found. I need only to find if the crime was intentional.
But I need to return to my duties.
I doubt the house will fall without you, Mr. Pinchetti. Just be still for a few seconds.
Let's do this. Repaired multiple times. Is he just like a butler or a servant to stepped in blood? Colored more than once. Psoriasis or allergy? Santos Pinchetti is the head servant to the Manchios mansion. Despite being employed at the highest position within the household, he appears to be poor. His body shows symptoms of psoriasis. Mr. Pinchetti hides his damaged skin under layers of makeup. The major domo suit had multiple holes and had to be patched up or sewn to renovate the suit's look. Mr. Pinchetti had dyed it. Despite having enough money, Mr. Pinchetti spends as little of it as possible. Cheap makeup hides imperfections on his body in an attempt to look more modern. Mr. Pinchetti had dyed his suit on several occasions to save even more money, and the major domo appears to have personally repaired multiple holes in the suit. Let's go with this one.
Is your greedy nature responsible for the lack of taste and attention to your appearance? The cheap makeup, shabby and dyed clothes? How do you explain those, Majordomo?
The means to practice my profession are limited. I'm sorry you noticed it, sir.
The parties overshadowed your state. You are lucky Kurt Manchios's attention was concentrated elsewhere. In a decent household, you would be asked to leave for far less.
Yes, his attention was undoubtedly concentrated on something other than my appearance.
But one detail stands out on your dirty rags and shoes. The drops of blood.
Oh, that. I don't know anything about it.
Did you know the victim?
Did you know Fabio?
Not personally. He was a frequent guest, and cleaning the mess after his performances was tedious. Mr. Manchios always had a role for him, and mainly the leading one. The parties were always, Fabio-centric?
And Matista? Was she as popular as her partner?
Don't tell her I said this, but I do not think so. Mr. Manchios hired her only because Fabio refused to work without her. Mr. Manchios used to see her as a worker. She was tasked with entertaining the guests, unlike Fabio, who could pick and choose.
Okay, what's this? He has keys.
I recognize the key from the altar room among these.
And a letter. A small note attached to the will says, Santos, my hopeful slug, you begged me to include you in my will, so I did. Here's my latest revision of the will. Kurt, the text of the will under the note. Santos Pinchetti, the major domo of the Manchios mansion, receives a jar of mustache wax and a salt lamp, that he might always remember his caring employer Kurt Manchios. What? That is an odd. Let's try and put some of these together. Santos Pinchetti failed to notice a bloodstain on the side of his shoe while cleaning himself after the murder. And they kind of clash, so I'm gonna do that for now. Matista may have performed the ritual on Fabio to bring his love back. Matista suffered bruises on her body from brutal interactions with the guests during the party. Ooh. During the fight in the smoking lounge, Fabio bruised Matista. I'll believe her for now, but Pinchetti missed the blood splatter. If he only walked in, there wasn't blood at the entrance. only like at the actual altar itself. Okay. So I need to talk to him about his will.
I've read the letter about your will. A harsh method of ridiculing Santos. I doubt he will use mustache wax when he wears no mustache to begin with.
Where did you get it? Is the slug here? Tell him I shouldn't have to provide for him. He's a grown man who shouldn't sit on his uncle's neck. He conceives himself as my only heir.
And who is he to you?
He's a leech on my aging body. He has only added problems to my life since the death of his mother.
I fail to see why you made him your major domo.
He needed to know his place, so I taught him.
If I stop here, I will probably... I don't think there's much else to this case, so I'm just gonna finish it. This will be a pretty long video, but it's fine. I think I have to ask him about it.
Mr. Manchios says that you begged him to be included in the heritage. Isn't that a little extreme, even for a major domo?
He's not only my employer, he's my uncle. And I'm his next of kin. The only one. Mr. Manchios flatly refuses to pay a family member. All I have to do is repay his so-called love, cleaning up the filth after perverts and decadents. He's imprisoned me. The best I can hope for is a new broom. That's why I wanted to have my part of the inheritance.
Is it that bad? You have a roof above your head, a salary, and the status of a major domo.
For God's sake. I'm forced to dye and stitch my threadbare clothes, and the holes in my shoes are painful. I'm ashamed every time a guest looks at me closely.
Why do you think your uncle treats you this way?
My mother, my uncle's sister, had me illegitimately. She died, and I was given the surname of one of the maids.
But you are entitled to some of the money that belongs to your family.
He thinks not. I was not responsible for my mother's death. I work hard, and he pays me nothing. I feed on the leftovers.
Interesting.
While he wastes our estate's property on decadent parties. He paid Fabio handsomely and showered him with expensive gifts for their disgusting relationship.
Someone sounds jealous. Not of the relationship necessarily, but... According to Santos Pinchetti, and by the content of the letter, it may have been addressed to Kurt Manchios. Pinchetti has been forced to work for Kurt Manchios in a desperate hope of obtaining heritage, but it hasn't paid off. I now have to go and talk to him again and tell him to read the letter.
There is undeniable evidence that you were the original recipient of this letter.
What are you talking about? Is it addressed to me?
Your protege wanted a fresh start, it seems. This is sufficient to charge you.
Me? Hurt my star? Are you insane that you would accuse me of such a thing?
He did not consider himself as yours. Since you deny everything, let's move on. Do you have any idea as to how the letter could have ended up in Mr. Vogel's pocket?
You were the detective. Perhaps he took it from Fabio. Werner was a little high.
Okay. I didn't realize we wear like a bracelet. I only just caught that. Let's ask him again.
I have reason to believe that the intended recipient of the incriminating letter may have been Kurt Manchios.
Well, that makes sense. Too bad I can't remember how I came to possess it. Though I did spend quite some time with Mr. Manchios during the party.
Unfortunately, even with an answer, that may still not be enough to clear you with the police. But fear not, I will persevere.
I hope your attempt to put things straight will make up for...
You being on a bender?
Touché.
I almost thought he was going to call him a, yeah. Let's see. I guess I also have to talk to Matissa? Vogel took the letter under influence. Kurt Mencius slipped the letter to Werner Vogel's pocket to make him look like a suspect. I don't know. I'm gonna quickly, I guess, ask her about the letter.
Could Fabio have written this letter to Kurt Mencius?
Oh. That could be. I never thought Mr. Mencius could make Fabio that angry, though.
What do you mean?
Well, Fabio wanted to disassociate from Mr. Mencius. Clients who are in love are both a blessing and a curse.
But Fabio was here tonight.
Money. In our line of work, we can't afford to turn down clients who pay as well as Kurt Mencius.
Was Fabio afraid of Mr. Mencius?
Not at all. The old toad wouldn't dare to do more than sweet talk and touching. Talk can be forgotten, and touching washed away.
Fair point.
I can't wrap my head around such a tragedy. My party.
Who am I meant to talk to?
Please let me out.
The air here is rather refreshing. I'd even recommend that some of my friends visit the place.
Yeah, okay. I'm guessing I have to choose who actually... It feels like Santos Pinchetti is the one that actually seems the most suspicious. That or it's I forgot her name. The lady. Because she's into occultism and that also looks pretty suspicious. I don't think Mencio would have hurt Fabio, and obviously Werner is apparently, we just believe he's let's see. So do... but she was in love with him. Oh, this is a hard one. What I think I'll do is... I think it's Santos Pinchetti. Correct the injustice. The only way for Santos Pinchetti to right his wrongs was to be rid of the monstrous uncle. Should be punished for a crime of murder, but he has suffered enough. He deserves a fresh start after a prison sentence. Ooh. He deserves a fresh start after a prison sentence? Or does he deserve to be hung for his crimes? Let's see. I'm gonna go with that. I don't...
This letter proves nothing. Fabio wrote it to Mr. Manchios. It's time to free Mr. Vogel.
Do you really think I'm that naive? I need proof, not words from his friend.
Very well. Mr. Pinchetti told me that Mr. Manchios was lavishing Fabio with expensive and eccentric gifts. The letter mentions rich rewards and attempts to buy Fabio with them. It was written to Mr. Manchios. Who else was showering Fabio with luxuries to buy him? It doesn't fit Mr. Vogel's character.
Look here. We had a deal. Give me the murderer and then take your friend with you. I won't budge otherwise.
Well, fine, but you're just wasting time.
He's not gonna listen. Let's arrest.
I know who killed Fabio.
So I'm free to go, sir?
Quite the opposite. I think it was you, Mr. Pinchetti.
That is not possible.
Allow me to explain.
You staged a ritual, you wanted to frame Kurt, your blood on your shoe.
The blood on your shoe tells me that you were with Fabio. You stabbed him with the dagger while he was still alive. You drew a sigil on him. There was a great deal of blood. You needed to remove it. Blood is almost like glue. It sticks to everything, dries quickly, and is quite visible. But you know how to handle stains. You are Kurt Manchios' major domo. However, despite your best efforts, you missed a spot.
It doesn't make sense, sir. I was never there. I am convinced there's a reasonable explanation.
You staged a ritual.
You staged this decadent ritual so you would not be suspected. After a short fight, you knocked Fabio unconscious. You locked the door and dragged the body to the altar. You wanted to set up someone acquainted with this masquerade.
I don't have the nerve to kill or stage a murder. I can't even leave my uncle's house.
You wanted to frame Kurt?
You wanted to be rid of your dear uncle. I myself barely know him and already find him intolerable. You've worked for him for years. Santos, do this. Santos, do that. He doesn't pay you. He doesn't recognize your work. He doesn't see you as family. But you thought that heritage might be yours. Instead, all you'll ever receive is mustache wax. It is painful to witness such a situation. I cannot imagine how it must be for you. So you decided to frame your uncle. Put the blame for Fabio's murder on him. That way, the heritage is yours, and you are free of him.
Half of what you say is true. I'm in pain. I have had a hard time with my uncle, but I'm not a murderer. I can't even stand up to my uncle. How could I have killed Fabio? He did nothing to me.
He was a source of your troubles too, though, especially since Mr. Manchios treated him like a king.
I can try to help you.
Your uncle is a cruel man. He used everyone around him to his advantage. I don't believe he even truly loved Fabio. You knew very little love, support, or care from him. You lost your mind, Santos. And innocent people were hurt. I can't allow you to go free, but I can try to help you. I can provide my findings to the police. Decadence and perversity might poison anyone around them.
I don't know what to say. I can't breathe. I need to go outside.
Unfortunately, you can't.
Well, I feel like I might have blamed the wrong person here, but it's a bit late now.
Constable, Santos Pinchetti killed Fabio. The evidence is clear.
Is that so? A man like him has actually grown a pair.
He intended to set up his uncle for the inheritance. The old man had humiliated him for years in every possible way.
Oh, what a bunch of degenerates.
Well, as for Mr. Pinchetti, the evidence tells us that he was wronged and pushed to commit a crime to be rid of his uncle. I suggest that you help in easing his sentence.
That's a sad story, all right. But at least it's good enough for my promotion. As for my part, not everything was in place. Perhaps some documents were transferred somewhere else, but I couldn't find a trace of them. Then I remembered. The discarded document drawers where we put the lost papers or the badly labelled ones. including the crime scene report of Violet Holmes's case. Everything I've found is on the desk here. Take it.
Your persistence has saved me.
Yeah, well, we had a deal after all. Your friend is free then. You can leave.
Good luck, Constable.
Okay. This is where I'm going to stop for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Goodbye.